Okay, so I'm assuming since... Howdy, howdy. Today it looks like we're gonna be on Ancient. It's gonna be a pretty nice match. I think last match that we did, we actually played Ancient, which was a lot of fun. The first-person cam seems to be broken again, unless there's a fix that I just could not find. So we're gonna have some free cam spectating this game. Got about 5 minutes and 50 seconds before the game starts, so get cozy. I'm gonna still try and, see if there's a little fix I can do. But other than that, we're almost ready to get started. I guess while we're waiting for the last person, I'll continue the music for y'all. Sorry, my mic's muted. Just a little sneak peek at the visual bug that's still going on. Just have a slight look. Oh, that's why it was working. He's gonna get this knife kill from behind. Oh my gosh, he's so good. But yeah, a little bit of glitch, but still trying to figure it out. I think it's just because the new update that came out pretty recently. So, yeah, we're gonna be dealing with that for a little while. We are getting started on knife round. There we go. Nice little ancient match. Let's see how this goes. I kinda actually love this bug. It sucks for casting, but it's kinda silly to watch. Looks like CG Academy are gonna get first pick. It's be interesting to see who they pick. Probably CT would be my guess. I think they actually instantly pick CT. So CG Academy on CT and YHTR on T side. Looks like YHTR are gonna go for a really heavy B hit right here. One staying behind doors, just smoking off sight. Gonna go for cave. This and Timid both getting one pick, but Timid getting down. We have Death Star and that is the name, so where they are. confusing. Great retake from CG Academy, though. YHTR did manage to get the plant, which is going to set their eco for a... I'm trying to find the word right here. Kind of set them up possibly for next round if they want to kind of go for a force. I don't think they will, no. Not the smartest idea. Though they did manage to just run down sight, so they could be pretty confident. And I guess I was incorrect. It looks like they are going to go for a force. This guy looks like he's looking towards A, so most likely going to be an A rush. It seems that my guess was correct. A little bit of noise on mid. Still from T side. Pimpdip, who is Norwegian royalty, not able to hold the site. Granted, I mean a full bunch. What can you do, man? Most of CG Academy seem to be stuck towards CT spawn. Retake it as fast as possible. Got Dig, swinging that, managed to get a kill on Mad Beetle. Likely getting a little bit of a trade. Got one at YHTR boosted and the other one on a main. Leaving this all up to Disc. Disc managed to get the one on boost, leaving only a main left. A main trying to just stall time for as long as possible. Disc not able to find that kill. YHTR win this round. Excuse me, just there we go. Very well played from YHTR, and not a, not a terrible retake from CG Academy. They didn't win, but still not bad. YHTR seemed to be going for the standard kind of default 2B to mid / A. Kind of putting util on cat area to prevent. Oh, we got 3 mid from CG Academy. Boost it up on cat. Just taking as much mid space as possible. Wonder if this elbow player is greedy to swing, and he does, but Joel's holding him. We have Mad Beetle coming in, trying to get that re-peek. Not able to find a kill. Gets actually picked off from Death Star. Ooh, but the third A player manages to just swing and catch him off guard. Death Star, though, quick with the reaction and turning around and getting the pick on him. Lightweight just walking out of that smoke, getting that pick. Ooh. Big just guarding at the smoke. The elbow swing from Lightweight that ends this round. But that was honestly a really good save round from CG Academy. Only one player survived on the T side, which not necessarily going to mess up their economy too much, but definitely doesn't hurt CG Academy's economy. Kind of like a full, yeah. Got 3 AKs on CT side and a lot of util. I think they're going to go for another heavy A hit here. And another save round from CG Academy. 3 Jonah and 1 A side. Honestly, they're kind of walking into the trap. This way, gets a pick and this getting 2 picks. Flash that big set up for him. Dig just drawing crosshairs, making Death Star just have the good swing on him. Well played from CG Academy, and a very good flash from Dig right there. Sadly, couldn't see the POV of the T side, but I think most of them were probably full white or at least pop flashed. This actually brings T side into a 4 buy and CG Academy into a full buy, which, yeah, it looks like YHTR just gonna go for a rush on the T side. They definitely do have a disadvantage. They're having the AK just running first. They're canceling after that smoke was thrown to pull out a molly. Not molly. Now HDR. Ooh. A little bit of wall banging right there on Iconic. Or Ionic. Dig holding cave, managing to pick on Lightweight. That's their only AK. So, yeah, it looks like they're playing off with whatever the AK player does. Disc managing to get a pick on ramp. The AK not managing to find the kill on Disc. Even the only AK stuff he gave with another player. Mad Beetle managed to get a pick on Disc. Does he expect the second player to be at the exact same spot, though? After that, yes. They start getting lit in the shotgun smoke. Bring us to 2v2. Honestly, this could be a win from YHTR. They have sight control. CT don't really have a lot of util. They have guns. Both sides have guns. Last fire. Trying to go for the swing. Mad Beetle not able to find the kill. Norwegian royalty. Timmy and Jimmy are just playing together pretty well. Wait, it's Norwegian royalty, they wanted me to call them. Yeah, they wanted to be called Norwegian royalty. Don't know why. Probably an inside joke. And that's the last time I'm gonna call them that. Another force fire round from YHTR. Lots of util mid, and actually Timmy getting an 8 kill on Dulce, which already sets YHTR into a pretty bad situation. And with CG Academy taking a lot of upper cat control, that's gonna put YHTR in a lot of in the pressure pot. Yes. And number 6 right here. We got Lightweight just trying to work. Dig managing to kind of just have that game sense on him, not allowing him to get that free pick. A nice little boost from Death Star, and again, I can't see the names and it's very confusing, but yeah, nice boost from CG right there. Leaving the last two T-side players, Elbow, sort of beating up, managed to fade it out. Counter-terrorists win. None of them able to find any kills right there, just into the bloodbath. Well played from CG Academy. I'm noticing a lot of player boosts from CG Academy this time. I didn't do it as much as they did last time. Last time we were on Ancient, which is kind of fun to see. I actually love player boost. Kind of fun to see. A little pause here. Get a little tour of the map. I'm your travel agent. Both teams with full buys right now, so it'll be interesting to see what happens, because a lot of the buys have been pretty one-sided so far. There's pretty even one-sided buy. Very aggro from CG Academy. He's going to get one that's traded out. Those helping his teammate right there, which actually leaves B pretty much exposed. Looks like one player mid did get killed, so mid is kind of left open to CG Academy. Is he gonna Lightweight? Just peeking at the right time on Death Star. Jimmy getting the refrag though. It's basically 2v2 with how much, or yeah, how low Dulce's health is. That's bomb coming up the site. Timmy with the op. Have to push up. Boarding cave, not allowing Jimmy to get the flank. That's a win for YHTR. Luckily, that's not gonna... I mean, it's gonna mess with CG Academy's economy, but with all the wins they had in a row, I don't think it should affect them too badly. Yeah, it's gonna be just a slightly high, not fully even. Another heavy B-sided deploy from YHTR. Taking as much of this area space as possible. Little player boost. Pick. And no one of them has an op. Or actually, they don't know, because CG Academy lost this one. Disc with the SMG just holding up close. Looks like both sides are just kind of playing for contact. We have a little bit of a mid lurk up here, though Op is holding them. Just smoked off the right spot. Remind me, Op is actually going. That is very incorrect. Veteran player getting lit a little bit, kind of pushing out, giving the space, panicking a little. Can't blame him though, he saw 3, so that's a lot of info for Those actually getting a pick on what I believe was Donut player, right? It's very confusing. The webcam broken, first person broken. And the cards are just falling apart for CG Academy, leaving Timmy only one alive. But it looks like YHTR pretty aggressive. Yeah, they're crunching in on him. Mad Beetle holding outside of A entrance, holding for that little escape plan from Timmy. Which would, yeah, it looks like it's going to force CG Academy into a save this round. A lot of saves this game. On both sides. Looks like we got 3 going towards B again. But that's almost all of CG Academy at B. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. A little bit of fire damage alerting the players that there is at least 1 cave. I mean, I don't think they'll, you know, expect 4. Jimmy drawing the crosshairs on a big pick. This getting picked out. Getting the little refrag for Disc right there. Which actually brings us to a pretty evenly, even match. Bomb was planned A. We have number 9. Knowles, just the only one who was on B still. CT now at T spawn. Looks like, yeah, Death Star is just going to try and look for a little weapon, maybe get a pick. While the rest of CG Academy save. That reload actually just alerted to where he was at. No one's right there. That's a free weapon for CG Academy right there. Though that timing might have, that greediness, that timing of Jelly to get the pick on Death Star. Trying to get the kills on CG Academy to mess with their economy, not able to find the final 2, but that's still, you know, a denied weapon for CG Academy. That brings us to 4-5, and another, another evenly matched buy, 2 full buys. Had only 2 of those in the first half so far. I think we're gonna have a heavy lean towards A this round. Actually, CG Academy just kind of left A open. It's a bit of a gamble to do pretty heavy on mid and B since YHTR have been playing B pretty heavily. But one time that they're not expecting any A hits, that's when they come A. You have 2 CG Academy left donut. They are very much utilized off those. They're not going to be much help for a little while. Other than making some noise. Look at the temple push. Do a temple push. Flash. Managed to see the blind jelly and actually getting the pick on him. Very, so far, it's just so much action. This is a very low retake so far from CG Academy. Now, Molly's going to give him some adequate time to defuse. That actually leads Disc to actually get the defuse for his team. That was a very well executed retake from CG Academy right there. And honestly, I don't think YHTR was expecting such a heavy hit so quickly. I mean, when there's 5 on a site, you usually don't want to take it. Just save, but Conscious Gaming just wanted to get that greed. They wanted that win. They took it. Looks like we have a lot of contact mid. CG Academy has taken most of mid. Okay, player checking out elbow, didn't see anything. Did try to get some info away by shooting for that smoke. I know there's at least 1. Probably 2 at B. almost right there. It looks like YHTR are going to go back to just kind of getting waiting for contact. Actually pushing for cave, never mind. Dig holding for 2 of them. Little refrag on lightweight. Jelly pushing up mid, I think? Yes. A lot of damage done to him, though. Jelly right here, if he could go quick enough, he could try and flank number 2 here. They could go for an A hit. They knew that knew that there were 2 B. So yeah, as long as they take the more CG Academy are gonna probably split up. Actually, a little bit of contact from Jim A, actually dropping the bomb, making CG Academy rotate. And the flank, a little too long in the flank right here. Can get this pick quick now. He's not going to get quick enough. Jim A getting the pick on Jelly, which brings us to a 6-5 final round of the half. Sadly, Jelly couldn't get that flank fast enough, and honestly, well played from CG Academy though. Just overall, and it was honestly well played for YHTR. Just wish that flank could have gone a little quicker. For our final round, YHTR have a pretty messed up buy. Only 2 AKs and the rest have take 9s and pistols. Very heavy lean towards mid though. 7 just whipped off. The player is giving up Pimple. Doesn't want to get run down. Two players pushing out Red Room, managing to actually get the bomb dropped and 2 kills, leaving Lightweight the only one with a gun at this point. Where is he? Here he is. Only one on. He's alone on B side. Just getting a flank on going. So I don't know if he'll expect that. This man is expecting him. And Death Star, just with the quick reaction time on that peak, managed to secure the win for that his team, allowing him to take the bomb mid. Which brings us to the or that concludes the first half. Now CG Academy on T side and YHTR on CT side. Let's see if CG Academy can kind of take a page out of YHTR and take a lot of, because yeah, YHTR took a lot of early victories, I believe. No, okay, I was incorrect. Ignore everything that I was saying. I was trying to act smart. Contact B. 3 cave. Ooh, step there. It's gonna have to force them to make some noise. And 2 cave. Not able to find a pick. Jelly. Ionic also not managed to do refrag. With that flashbang, Mad Beetle just not able to, do anything. That flash completely just messed him up. But, oh, a little bit of walking out for the smoke. Dulce getting picked for the smoke, leaving Lightweight on 1v5. There's not much you can do unless CG Academy gets stupidly over aggressive and just walk into him, but at this point I don't think they will. Except for Desk, he wants that kill, and he swung for it. We have timeout from YHTR. Some big discussion here. These next 2 rounds are going to be very important for deciding how the second half is going to go. If CG Academy can win these next 2 in very big ways, so, not just bomb going off and them taking the weapons, just if they win it pretty well, it's going to set CG Academy up for a very easy win. So, a lot of pressure on YHTR. That's probably why they called a timeout. We've sort of a default going on from CG Academy, and a very heavy A stack from YHTR. YHTR, even though they heard that Molly cave, don't really want to take the risk. And honestly, right here, CG Academy is a little bit split up, but if they just can decide to go for A, just get a little info as fast as they can, YHTR might not have any time to rotate. That other Molly threw off YHTR. They know it's going to be probably a B hit. So we have all of YHTR about to start rotating. Yeah, YHTR definitely knows it's going to be B hit. And Cautious Gaming still not realizing that there's nobody B. As they come out on B, YHTR just arrives in time. Right here. A little bit of boost from YHTR. Oh, but quick reaction time from Dis. Solid play from Crack. Not allowing that booster to get pick. Player just jumped through the smoke. Terrorists win. YHTR not rotating fast enough in time to get adequate space enough to win that round. And this brings us to a very important round. YHTR, if they lose this, and they lose pretty heavily, it's gonna set them up for a pretty much a bad time. But it looks like with the economy that's going on, if YHTR can just fully deny a plant and just get all the kills on them without dying much, I think they're gonna kind of force CG Academy to a somewhat weird bye next round. CG Academy also have a little bit of pressure on them this round. Very heavy lean towards B from CG Academy. And all 5 going B. YHTR is sending 3 mid, taking as much space as possible. Academy, instead of waiting a long time like they did last time, they're just taking it as fast as you can. Jelly getting 2 picks for the smoke on Disc and Jimmy. 2 case players, 1 pick for Cat. Had Beetle. That went very quick. I honestly got a little overstimulated right there. Which brings us to 6-9. Nice. That's going to force CG Academy to a force buy. Or a save/force buy, depending on what they want to do here. Which is force. If YHTR can, especially win this round, this would pretty much tie them up throughout the game. Putting a lot of pressure on CG Academy. That's a bunch of use advantage from that Beetle. Letting up the entire of CG Academy right there. CG Academy managing to maintain composure and still taking sight though. Planting bomb. We have Lightweight and Ionic, the only ones live. Though CG Academy, both two teammates with total of 14 HP, and actually 1 dying from that nade. So a lot of pressure on them. And Disc getting a little bit of info, not able to find that pick. Leading us to a 2v1. Honestly, that smoke kind of screwed YHTR over. That kind of isolated the fight. Sadly, Dig couldn't get that pick on Lightweight. And that brings us to 7-9. Counter-terrorists win. Well played from both teams. I honestly really like seeing CG Academy be aggressive. I've noticed that they play passive or kind of slow really good, but they do it a little too often, it seems like. Or at the wrong times. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm just noticing the negatives only, but that's what I noticed. A little bit of elbow goes right here. Only 1 hit, but he is running off, which is going to give a lot of space quickly to CG Academy if they take this, and they do. I don't know if they'll expect 2A main though. No 1 CT. Now, to main. Like, sixth. Ionic getting third. Jimmy and Dig the only one alive. Not the best weapon. None of CG Academy able to find the pick on YHTR. Reduces to 8-9. And pretty much even buys. More like a force. Actually, it's more of like a lean towards force buy for CG Academy. Since. Actually, never mind. I lied. They managed to get util. They managed to make it work. CG Academy goes a little bit of a lean towards mid array. Lots of util on B though. And contact from the jump on pad. Dolph's getting a pick on Death Star, but getting picked from elbow. Not looking at elbow in time. Which gives CG Academy actually a lot of space mid. Though I don't know if they're gonna expect this donut guy. He's chilling right here. Jelly swing and dig from behind. Just to 3-3, putting a lot of pressure on CG Academy to see where everybody's at. They know they have 2 on a site, they just don't know where. Little 2-piece from Jelly right there. They still don't know if there's 2B or 2A. Looks like they're going to be betting that there's 2A. Just go for Jelly only, who hasn't been damaged at all. That doesn't matter since there's 2 of them. CG Academy of 25 seconds. Gonna wait for the smoke to fade. They're gonna have to. They want to wait. That good flash from Mad Beetle, just fully blinding his teammate, but also, I think blind Jimmy or Timmy. I don't know. I do their names mixed up a little bit. But yeah, that brings us to 9-9, tying this up. That flash from, who I believe was Dulce, really set his teammate up for a win right there. I can see through the earth. Full loss bonus, so this is pretty much a save for CG Academy right here. It's going to be interesting to see if they manage to pull off a really aggressive play. Because again, CG Academy, every time they do aggressive play, they usually at least get bomb plant. Since YHTR aren't quick enough on rotates or can't hold sites by themselves. Actually, looks like CG Academy are going to go for a really aggressive mid here. It's definitely making it unappealing. Ionic just having that that smoke naded for him, managed to actually see Death Star. This getting the refrag though with that flash, fully blinding Ionic. Then a player getting 1, but also getting traded out by Disc. Which actually is 2 trades that Disc got for his team. Which actually leaves A pretty much open. And they take it. They plant it. All 3 of YHTR near the CT area. Smoked off. Don't have too much time to play here, though. Both of CG Academy, or 2 of CG Academy's teammates are stuck in donuts, so they get smoked off. Could cause. So not allowing Jelly to do much there. Mad Beetle getting the point though. Speaking of that smoke I was talking about. Bomb plant getting denied, or bomb defuse getting denied. Guys, we all eat dogs. We all eat. No! Guys, we all eat hot dogs in our own special way. I'm reading from chat, so if anybody's watching this, chat is some shit. Yeah, hello. Very aggressive mid play from CG Academy right here. There's like YHTR. I'm so used to them being CG fat. YHTR not managing to get any picks on them though. Doing a little bit of damage, but no picks. So that's CG Academy mid. And with 5v2, yeah. It's pretty much gonna force YHTR into a save. I think CG Academy is starting to realize that aggressiveness is their strong suit. Now they're playing off it. Death Star getting greedy for that pick, not allowing Jelly to get a flank on anybody or an exit kill. Though I'm honestly surprised Mad Beetle is still semi-aggressive. Looks like he's gonna go for that kill mid. Though it was spotted. Predicting the flash, managing to, you know, prevent it by getting behind that wall. I'm honestly surprised. I mean, yeah, they don't really even have the economy for this. Mad Beetle's playing pretty aggressive for somebody who should be saving. Not able to find an exit kill, but that brings us to 9-11, which we should never forget. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised that YHTR, I think it was, yeah, Mad Beetle, didn't play more towards, like, T-spawn or something. Like, I saw the vision, but I'm able to fulfill it. Very, very heavy mid-play from YHTR. That Molly giving a lot of info away. I don't know if they actually heard 2 getting. Definitely heard 1. Disc Brave get 2 picks. 3 picks from Disc. Right after, I'm guessing his friend Torpos said MVP. Well played from Disc right there. Just fed him one at a time. This isn't looking for YHTR. CG Academy have enough buys or enough money where they could lose this round and still full by next. Honestly, they're taking mid control. They're taking A main. They're just going quick. They realize they must be, you know, hearing me or something because they know that aggressiveness is their strong suit. They heard me. They heard me scream from the shadows. A very aggressive play from CG Academy. Already taking A and planting. No, with no donut control, this is going to be pretty iffy for them. The teammate just expecting that. Getting a pick on Dulce. Another one lurking out of donut. And only 2. Actually, they don't even have sight. This is like a retake 4T side. Preventing bomb, only a few seconds left till defusing. Putting so much pressure on Mad Beetle with 11 HP. 8 HP, sorry. Is he gonna make it this time? 1 bullet. All it takes is 1 bullet. And Disc managed to find that final kill, bringing us to a win for CG Academy on Ancient. Well played. And Disc with the MVP of 143 ADR. Very impressive gameplay on both teams. Very nice to see CG Academy realizing that aggressiveness is their strong suits. That's pretty fun to watch. Thank you guys for joining in. Hope to see you next time, which I believe would be Wednesday. Nope. Looks like we got some of the players in chat. Yeah, I don't